and welcome to Tarots of the Thato. If you clicked on this video, you never made a mistake because you are about to be read. If you are new here, also please hit the subscribe button so that you get subscribed to my village, your village, and also hit the notification bell so that you get a notification each and every time I upload something about your reading. This is a weekly reading for you. Hi Sagittarius, the archers. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you are fine. I hope you're quarantining, because I don't hope there is quarantine at this point in South Africa. I hope you're fine. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are drinking lots of water. I hope you are breathing. Most of all, I hope you're breathing and everything is fine and your family is fine. I'm just gonna do a small, I almost said small. I'm gonna just do a reading for you, the weekly reading, what to expect and what the things that you need to deal with. Leave them. There's a lot that's up in the air. There's a lot that's up in the air. An 8 of Wands. There's a lot that's up in the air. There are a lot of promises that you had for yourself. There are a lot of a mess. I can literally see things up in the air. Some laundry that needs to be done. Some tidying up that needs to be done, literally. That needs to be done. But there's a lot of confusion. And there's a lot of things that just don't make sense now. Just a lot of things are not making sense. They're not making sense. And the thing is, no one is willing to take responsibility because you think you did nothing wrong. You think you don't have to do it. You don't think you have to become the bigger person. You don't think you have to go an extra mile. This is a 7 of swords. 7 of swords. Someone, and let me not say someone, you have to deal with what's in the air. If you're not going to deal with it, who else will? There are certain tasks that you said you would do that are still hanging. Some aspirations that are still hanging. Some incomplete conversations with certain people that are still hanging. And you have to take responsibility for making them be on the floor or be executed. And I think the thing is, you're cheating yourself of your own progress. You're cheating yourself of your own healing when you don't have those conversations, as you avoid them, as you try to cover them up with more luggage, with more clothes, with more dirt, or whatever that you're trying to do that's not turning out well. That's what I'm going to tell you. What you need to, to look forward to is to see your role. See your part in the situation that you're in. Bona, it takes 2 to tango. You only can bring you in any situation, in any encounter, and one thing in that pillow will just reflect to you who you are and how you do things. So it's not about the other person. It's not about the situation. It's about you, boo. It's about you, Madase. And the moment you're willing to see that there is a pattern here, there is an issue, an underlying belly that needs to be scratched, an underlying issue that needs to bubble up. How to heal? And I told you, I'm confused. And how can I bring those things in the air on the ground? How can I start tidying up the things that I need to tidy up? One thing, there's a mental cluster that needs to be packaged quite fine. And one thing that you're doing, you're pointing the finger on the other person, or you're pointing the finger on the issue. or you're pointing the finger at the experience who did that, who shouldn't have done that, and etc. and etc. and etc. and etc. And I probably not that way. It's not going to turn out well. Already, if it's not turning out well, you need to do something about it. So the moon is about really looking, going within, and reflect to see why initially into the what did I take it like that? That's one. Why did I initially even wanna take them in? Avoid taking things that do not belong to you. There's an Ace of Swords. I think sometimes when, yes, you might have the facts or you might have the cards in your hand, sometimes you have to know when to play them and not when to play them. Sometimes you just have to be a little bit more patient with when to say certain things. Sometimes you have to be aware of, I have my own nonsense to deal with. I have my own dirty box. Who am I to dig in on someone else's trash while I have my own baggage to deal with? So that's why also things are up in the air, because you are redirecting your focus on things that do not even involve you, that do not even need your attention, that don't even need your fight and energy. What about you fight for the very thing that you said you would start? What about you start fighting for your life? Embrace a new perspective. Embrace a new journey. Embrace a new restructure of your dreams and desires. I think mostly embrace a new way of doing things, because we are not going to travel anytime soon, and you can't onomatake and run away obali the things that you need to deal and work through, which you mostly have done a great job doing that. Embrace abundance also. Ace of Pentacles. That you don't have to go outside of you to understand your value as a person. That you're abundant to the things that you need. And that's what I like about your energy right now. You need to work towards that. It's just that this cluster, all that is up in the air, it's distracting you from the goal, the mission, and the abundance that you're working towards too. But embrace sowing a new or breeding a new path, or making or cheaper or whatever, cutting through a new perspective and path, specifically career-wise. There's a lot of reevaluation that needs to happen, and that will set a lot of those things on the floor, because as you execute those things that are up in the air, as you deal with those things up in the air, you'll start to see the progress that you desire for yourself. Thank you for viewing this video. I really appreciate it a lot. If you really resonated and you liked this video, please click on the like button, thumbs up, and also comment in the comment section, and I would really love to read about it. If it made you say glory be to God, hallelujah, come down this instant, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so that you get a notification each and every time I upload something about your reading. And if you really love this reading, if you share it, someone else might feel the same way. So I do recommend that you do share. Thank you. Bless you going forward, beloved.